They're my awesome friends. So it is another day to do a journal page. I hope you're going to enjoy this little trick, and I am really using things that would have been thrown away as mentioned before. So this is truly a junk journal page, and yeah, let's have a look and see what we can do. So out of a magazine I found a beautiful page that I kept for quite some time, and recently a friend of mine sent me a happy mail. Kim, thank you very much, and you stamped the envelope, so I kept the lovely pieces of the envelope, and let's get cracking and see what we can do. So I have to tell you, this page, I stuck this random butterfly here because I missed glue and I didn't want the glue to transfer onto this page, so I stuck the butterfly and it kind of wrecked the page because I didn't know what to do with it. And this morning I had a brainwave, so come share with me and let's see what we can do. So this is a lovely picture, don't you think? And I thought what we'll do is we'll do a little fold over pocket, if we can put it that way. So let's have a look and see. So this is my thought process. I'm going to glue it onto this page. It's quite a flimsy page, so it'll give the page some substance, and then I'm going to flip it over. So that's why I call it a flip pocket. Let's have a look and see. I'm just trying to line it up at the top, and I made a little mark there. So let's move the journal away, and before we do that I want to make a little mark here, because that's more or less over there. Sorry, I was off the screen. That's more or less where I'm going to be folding it. So let's move our junk journal away and start prepping. So first thing first, I'm going to line it up on my mat like so, and I'm going to cut off the excess using my craft knife. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, and then I want to trim some of this curtain away because I actually don't need that. So I'm going to trim this little bit away, also lining it up on the mat so you are straight, and so I've thrown that away. And now I have a beautiful page that I can use for my journal, my little pocket, fold over pocket. So here is where I made a little mark, and what I want to do is I want to strengthen this paper because it's very flimsy and it will tear quite easily. And using a piece of Kim's envelope, I'm going to glue it onto this side. So here we go. Just using some stick glue. Okay, and I'm going to leave about a 2 millimeter gap from my mark, and the reason being is that I want to have space to fold my paper over to the other side. So there you go, I've kind of strengthened my page there, and just cutting off. Oh, watch out, cutting off the excess. Okay, so I can fold this like so. I think you get the gist of what I want to try. Okay, and let's just trim that. And trim this side. So now this side is a little bit sturdier, which is perfectly what I want. Got my old magazine and my little inking goodie. I just want to ink the edges a bit. And remember, just inking sort of gives a little bit of a finishing touch. So, how cute is that? All prepped and ready to put in my journal. So here we go. We have our page, which is going to go like this. And now we're going to glue it onto here. I'm removing the clip because I need my page to lie flat. So let's do that. No, that's a bit thick. Okay. We'll just have to work carefully with a scrap piece of paper. Just use that. And our stick glue. So just be careful using your wet glue because it sometimes warps your pages. So you don't want to end up doing that, warping your pages. Wrinkling them. So I'm putting my stick glue basically all over this page, especially on the edges. I don't want my edges to lift up. Okie dokie. And I am also just putting a little bit on the actual page that I want to stick down so that it is going to stick really well. Okay, so there we go. Bring my fabulous journal here and just line up everything really nicely. Take the paper away there. Let's just make sure smooth it in nicely. Okay, so now I have my little flip. Isn't that cute? And for this, we can use a little bit of wet glue now because we have obviously got 2 layers of paper and just a little bit of wet glue on that edge. And here we go. Sweet and simple. What you could do if you felt like it is, you know, punch a little half circle there so you can see that it's actually a little pocket. But I've been saving a whole lot of metal tape cards that I want to include. So I think maybe I should put a card or 2 here. Let's have a look and see what I have. Beautiful little collage card I did. Stick that in there. And I don't know, you can maybe put some tags. Whatever you've got lying around, you can stick in there for some interest. I also like to actually add extra pieces of paper, leftover paper, so that whoever's getting the journal can actually use it to decorate further areas if they wanted to. So, what do you think about my little flip over pocket made with a magazine page?